Okay, so here we are with multiplying. Multiplying is completely different. We actually do stuff with the numbers underneath the square root symbol. We're going to multiply everything on the outside. We're going to multiply everything on the inside, simplify, box in our answer, and be done. So what I'm going to do is I am just going to, watch what I do here. So we're going to take this 6 and we're going to factor this 6. And this 6, according to my math is fun factor generator, is 2 times 3. Then we're going to take the 27. We're going to do the same thing to the 27. When I factor the 27, it's 3 times 3 times 3. So when it comes to multiplying radicals, bring down your outside number. If I had an outside number, I would just put all my outside numbers together on the left side of my page. Then on the right side of my page, I'm going to draw a very long square root symbol because y'all, I'm just putting these under the same square root symbol. So this is 2 times 3. And then remember I had some 3's over here. All right, let's see what we can take out. I got a group of 3's here and a group of 3's here. Looks like I'm going to have a remainder of 2 for this answer. So I'm going to recopy the 5. Draw a multiplication sign because it's all about multiplying when you take things out and simplify. I drew circles around some 3's. I drew 2 circles, and I have a remainder of 2. Don't box that in. You got to multiply this stuff out. Remember your order of operations. You can't do 5 times 3. You got to do 3 times 3 first. 3 times 3 is 9. Now you multiply by the 5. So your answer is 45 square root 2, and that is what you're going to box in. All right, so let's go ahead and take a look at the next one. I'm going to bring down the 7, and I'm going to factor 10. 10 is 2 times 5. I'm going to bring down the negative 3. I'm going to factor 18, and 18 is 3 times 3 times 2. So look, I'm putting my outside numbers together. So I'm going to write 7, and then that negative 3 is going to go right here. Multiply the outside numbers, draw a long square root symbol, and put everything together. So I got a 2 here. I also have a 2 over there. I'm writing the 2's next to each other. I got a pair of 3's, and then don't forget that 5. All right, here we go. So a 2 is coming out and a 3 is coming out. I'm going to have a remainder of a 5 there. So I'm going to recopy my outside numbers. 1 circle around 1, 2, 1, 3, and then remember we had a remainder of 5. So we're going to multiply all of these up. Don't forget you had a negative here. So a positive 7 times a negative 3 is a negative 21. A negative 21 times a positive 2 is going to be a negative 42. And then a negative 42 times a 3 is, I don't know, I can't do that in my head. So a negative 42, sorry. A negative 42 times a 3 is going to be 126. It's negative. So we need to write negative 126 square root 5. That's what we're going to box in. All right, the last one that I'm going to ask you to do with me, and then you're going to do a practice one. It has letters in it, so this is a little different. So again, if I prime factored this, this is what it would look like with letters. When I prime factor the 8, that's what it looks like. Let's put it all together. So I have 3 2's, I have a single 5, and I have 5 x's. Okay, so we need groups of 2. So we're going to have some remainders here. So our remainders are going to be a 2, a 5, and an x, and you have to multiply all those remainders together. But on the outside is going to be a single 2, an x, but the x has an exponent of 2 because I drew 2 circles. And remember, you have to multiply the 2 times 5. So that's a 10, and then remember we had a single x right there. So that's going to be the answer for this problem. All right, let's go ahead and turn the page. And then problem 14, we're going to skip 14. You're not going to have anything like that on your test. However, you do have this problem right here, and I really want you to try this on your own. So you're going to work 15 along with that other problem that I mentioned earlier, and you're going to turn that into me.